Good afternoon, Carly. It's Friday, October 4th, 2013. Happy government shutdown. No Smithsonian or national parks or national zoo this week. A lot of people without jobs. It's costing us a lot of money. I surprised Carly in her math class on Monday because my dad is her teacher and I had a long weekend, so I showed up to Carly's class and I asked my dad what seat she sits in, and I sat in her seat, and when she walked in the door she just kind of stared at me like, and then she squealed and everyone in the class was really confused. But it was really cool and I only sort of understood what was going on. So I've been really off this week because of the weird schedule. I got tickets to Demi Lovato's concert. For those of you who don't know, I am huge, die-hard Demi Lovato fan. And on Sunday, she announced her Neon Lights tour, which is going to be kicking off on Valentine's Day next year. And she's coming to Connecticut over my spring break. And it's in a nice theater. It's called the Toyota Oakdale Theater in Wallingford, Connecticut. And it's on the smaller side. I'll put in a chart here. I'm really excited, and I signed up for the pre-sale, so I got my tickets yesterday, even though they don't go on sale till tomorrow. So these are the best seats that I've ever had to a Demi Lovato concert, and I'm kind of freaking out. And part of the reason I'm really freaking out now is because Saturday night I went to a program at the school that my parents work at, and it featured readings from a bunch of local actors. Laura Linney, who just won an Emmy this week for her show The Big C, was going to be there and she got sick. And then Mamie Gummer. For those of you who don't know, Mamie is an actress and she is Meryl Streep's daughter. And I'm a huge fan of Meryl Streep. So afterwards we went up to the stage and we were chatting with the woman who organizes it, who my mom's pretty good friends with. And my mom was like, "Do you think Amelia can meet Mamie?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, just go right on up." So I went up on stage and I met Mamie Gummer. And that was absolutely amazing. I was really I was shaking and I was stuttering and I couldn't get the words out, and I was just kind of like, my name is Amelia, I'm 15, and I'm an actress. You did a really good job. You did a really, really good job. And I was so nervous and it was so embarrassing. And I literally said to my mom, "Oh my god, if I ever meet Demi Lovato, what am I gonna do?" Because I just met Mamie Gummer and I almost passed out. So I'm gonna try and get meet and greet tickets for Demi Lovato and like the VIP package where I get to meet her and give her a hug and stuff and say thank you to her because she's my idol and she's been very important to me, especially over the last 3 years. So I'm crazy excited for that. It's going to be really, really cool. It's going to be insane. Nice holiday. Very nice. Good job going to Millerton and checking out my bookstore. And did you go to the vintage store across the street? Because I love that place. And the woman who works there is really sweet. And we're really chill. Because there's this dress there that I really like. But it's too small for me, apparently. Don't have a 22-inch waist. No, don't have a 22-inch waist. Yeah? I'm not going to dinner.
Why? Are you going to go to the movie tonight?
No, I can't. I'm going home for a few hours.
Why?
See ya. It kept filming, yay! And I'm really, really, really glad you're enjoying Ragtime. I'm definitely what you've described, that bond that you're making with your cast members. That's one of my favorite parts about theater and acting is how we all come together and we're playing these characters, but we still bond with each other so much, regardless of if you're the lead or if you're an ensemble member or if you're kind of in between like I am for Seussical. you will make so many friends through theater. And my theater friends are some of the best friends I've made here. Now you know a lot of what I do and what keeps bringing me back. I like to think about, that bond that I share with my friends that I make in plays, and that passion that I feel for acting it's really irreplaceable. It's a really very, very special part of my heart. It's a big part of me, and I can't imagine myself doing anything else. I didn't take very many risks before I came to this school because I didn't feel like I was comfortable being myself at our old school. But now I'm here, and I took risks like auditioning for the lead role in our winter play last year. And I got the lead in that. And it was truly the best experience I've ever had. It's amazing what happens when you put yourself out there and you take those chances. And if it goes really terribly wrong, you're gonna learn something from that. And that's really important too. Since you talked about ragtime, I'm gonna talk about Seussical. Basically, Seussical is a musical based on the works of Dr. Seuss. The main plot line focuses on combining the tales of Horton Hears a Who kind of as the first act-ish. It's Horton Hears a Who plus, Horton Sits on the Egg or something? I'm one of the Whos. I'm Mrs. Mayor, so I'm married to the mayor of Whoville, which is the main town on the planet of Who. It's really crazy. Seussical's not a play for children. I think you could bring kids, but if you have a 10-year-old going, they might get kind of freaked out. Gertrude, takes a bunch of pills because she wants to have a bigger tail. And Maisie has a big tail. And then Maisie's hitting on the cat the whole time. And then there's the whole thing where the Who's, where they're like, oh yeah, at any moment we could crash or drown or something, but we also have this really cool Christmas thing. It's bizarre. This play is bizarre. Carly, I'll see you later.